Okay, welcome back to the show, folks. We got Greg Bilby with us. Yeah! Ladies love Greg Bilby. Ladies, cut it out.
Come on, come on.
Cut it out. Little Dave Coulier crappy Full House thing. Anyway.
You love the show.
Shut up. No, I did not. But I love those twins now. Anyway, moving on. We're going to lighten things up a little bit and get back to the way the show normally is. Greg, we're going to talk music. So what do you got up front for us?
Oh, stuff. I was thinking of you when I found it. Night Ranger albums.
Night Ranger!
Sister Christian.
Oh, they're awful. Yeah, that was their big hit with Sister Christian. Also, if you're into Night Ranger or whatever, I went up and got some footage from Rocklahoma 2009. You can see that footage on www.intv.me. Go to Show Select Rocklahoma 2009.
Question for you.
Yes.
When you close your eyes, do you still dream about me?
Okay, so Night Ranger, you know, it looks very glam, but I don't know, they were a little too soft.
Yeah, well, you should see the back of this album.
They're more pop than I would call glam.
Yeah.
You know, they're no a Motley Crue or stuff like that. And here's a few of the albums, and these are old school, cool.
Some local boys.
Sister Christian. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Gap Band, Beep a Freak, Hot Special DJ Mix. These guys are actually a group North Tulsa.
North Tulsa boys.
With something in Peoria.
Garner Admiral in Peoria,
yeah.
But I've been told that that's actually not the deal. But then again, that could be wrong. So let's just go ahead and say, I know they were named after streets. That both sides of the argument that I've heard that it is after streets, but I think the streets that if the other version is true is streets that you'd have to be from North Tulsa to know. And I'm glad I don't know because North Tulsa's scary. Anyway,
groundbreaking.
It's our Compton.
U2 Joshua Tree.
Yo!
On vinyl.
Very cool.
Yeah. I thought this was unopened, but unfortunately it is. But I got another one that's probably more rare, the U2 Rattle and Hum.
Unopened?
Unopened.
Unopened, okay.
Virgin vinyl.
Virgin vinyl. Okay, let's backtrack just a second. Joshua Tree, favorite song?
Streets is No Name.
Good. Mine's Bullet and Blue Sky.
Oh.
Bullet to Blue Sky.
Yeah, POD made a good remix.
Yes, very, very nasty song, dude. Just rock edge. Okay, Rattle and Hum. Rattle and Hum was also made into a documentary movie type deal. It was shot in black and white. So, you know, U2 has been doing, they've been doing stuff on a big scale for a while. Favorite song off this one?
Oh, hard to say. I guess, no, not Angel Heart. God, this is forever. Still haven't found what I'm looking for.
Okay, not a bad choice. Mine is Desire.
Actually saw the movie at the Cheap Show in Muskogee behind Kurt's Mall. All right, showing my nerd side.
Here we go. Yeah.
Devo! And this one, this has got Japanese liner, you know?
That is very cool. So it's not only vintage, but it's Japanese vintage.
Import. Yeah, the little back flips open where it stands up where you can impress all your nerd friends.
That is very cool.
And the retainers.
Come in, guys. Look over there. Look to your right. That's right. It's on a stand.
Yeah, don't mess with my TRS-80.
Don't mess with my Commodore 64. Okay, cool. Devo. Whip It. Their big hit. Cool. Yo.
And a little Meat Men, very old punk. A little 45, but you can see through it.
You can only see through it, but you can. I mean, it's paper thin.
And it's only been played a couple times. They more or less promote their upcoming albums they were saying, so but I thought it was kind of neat.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
So, you know, it had a little nerd techno, and then moved on to hardcore stuff like Detox. I did a punk side.
I know, man. You're all over the place with the genres.
True Sounds of Liberty, and that was, it was okay. Black Flag.
Black Flag. Very cool. Is this, that one's been open, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been open.
Okay, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the musician and actor named Henry Rollins, but there you go.
The guy needs no Red Bull. He is amped all the time.
He's a very cool guy. He's been in a number of movies. I'm going to flash up. Here's some of the movies he's been in. Not bad, not bad. And he also has his own show on the Independent Film Channel. IFC.
Hardcore suicidal tendencies.
We're going from Devo to this.
I saw your mommy, but your mommy's dead. Institutionalized. I mean, this was, you know, and you got to look at the back. Homemade T-shirts. You know,
Yeah.
these guys are just—they were off the charts. I mean, this was you were truly hardcore if you had a Suicidal Tendencies album.
Correct. Yeah. They've done some work with some people. I remember their last big hurrah was the early '90s. They had a couple of albums come out then, and I remember seeing them on Headbangers Ball.
Oh. Kind of the pop side of punk, Generation X, and you might recognize William Broad here, who became
Billy Idol.
I'm a rocker.
He's a rocker. Yeah, I know. You know, actually, technically, we're members of Generation X. I just barely make the cut, but you're right. You're right in the middle. Okay, favorite Billy Idol song.
Blue Highway on the back end of Rebel Yell.
Cool. Mine is Eyes Without a Face. It's got a nasty, raunchy Steve Stevens guitar work in the middle. Gonna steal a car, go to Las Vegas.
Ooh,
Jiggle them keys. All right, cool. Billy Idol's awesome, by the way, and he was great in The Wedding Singer.
Saw him on PBS. They did, you know, they have the fundraiser in August.
Right.
Made me feel old. You know, they're using Billy Idol to raise money for PBS.
He still looks pretty preserved for, I think, all the drinking that he's done. I mean,
Motorcycle wrecks
it's not. He's not too far off.
And forgotten Godfathers of Punk, the Dictators.
Yo.
From the New York scene, you can tell by the fenced-in playground. You know, they
Probably somewhere in the Bronx.
yeah, they kind of got lost in the shuffle. Kind of about the time of the Ramones, probably definitely overshadowed by the Ramones, but one of the rarities of punk. And last but not least, I think this might be 73 or 74.
Kraftwerk.
You will dance like robots.
We are German, you are not. Jealous? Of course you are. Kraftwerk, folks, very undercredited, I think, as far as what most people's knowledge of what they did. Without Kraftwerk, you probably wouldn't have had your Depeche Mode. And you know, your Thompson Twins. I think they, and if you want to skip to kind of nowadays time, Radiohead. These guys, the synth thing kind of started to get big in the early 70s, you know, especially with soundtracks like Clockwork Orange that Wendy Carlos did, who used to be Walter Carlos. Wendy wasn't happy being Walter, and that's all I'm going to say about that. Freak! But, you know, Kraftwerk really, man, they are the Elvis of synth-based stuff.
Kind of the godfather of new wave and techno.
Yes.
And they pushed that into play.
And then that went into something else. Yeah. So, yeah, they were definitely roots guys. Their big hit was "We Are the Robots." Maybe some of you people that are old enough to know that was these guys. Cool. Very cool. And what was the year on this one?
73 or 74.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's 74. 74. That was the same year that the Amityville thing happened.
Oh, nice tie-in.
Nice tie-in, a coincidental tie-in. Okay, well, you know, thank you, Greg, for your work on the season 2, and I guess this is it, folks. We're going to be back March 22nd. March 22nd, which is a Monday. And if you're watching this in March, we'll be back next week.
I'll be here.
Yes. Greg's going to come back for the season premiere of Season 3. We're going to talk baseball. That's all I'm going to say about that. And thanks to all the emails and everybody out there. I think Season 2 has been way better than Season 1. And what I have in mind to do with Season 3, I think it'll end up making it better than this season. But we'll find out. So thank you again, and we'll see you March 22nd with this season premiere. Yo!